and our good friend up there. And we're waiting for the word of the day, Dr. Michael. What are you going to do for us?
Uh, Thank you so much, Kevin. What a pleasure it is to be back on Open Mic Magic. I don't know. I think the word of the week or the month will come quite spontaneously. And that's not necessarily the word. I require someone's assistance for this experiment of the mind. It's truly, for myself, very, very difficult. It involves a hunch or a premonition in sort of an interesting form. And we're going to see, there we go. I had a feeling we'd see you today, Micah. How are you this day?
Always better when I get to see you, Doc. How are you, sir?
Same. The feeling is mutual, Micah. You brighten up my day. You brighten up probably everybody's day. Awesome, awesome.
Thanks, man.
Thank you for offering to assist me in this experiment. Um, I'm going to reveal only this. I'm going to tease you guys. It's a poster cut in half. And in fact, it's a movie poster, which will leave, well, I think you can see at least part of it here. There's no switching, there's no funny business of any kind. And I don't know about you, but I hope you love movies as much as I do. Of course, the best venue is the cinema, is the theater, and the full experience of sight and sound when something explodes or goes off. It literally feels like the whole room is shaking. I love that. However, a lot of home theaters have, well, they haven't quite duplicated that experience yet. But on big screen TVs and proper sound, we can achieve something quite close to that. So, right now we're enjoying movies in our home with the somewhat slightly big screen TV, but there's nothing like the experience of a movie in the theater. This being said, what we're going to work with today is, and hopefully you can see, we've got a list of
Oh
random. They
yeah.
really are quite random names of movies. They're not related in any way, shape, or form. I'm pretty sure they're not. I've glanced this over a couple of times. We're going to turn this over and I hope you didn't memorize anything, Micah, because I do want it to be purely random. But what I'm going to do a cut and restore. No, I'm not. I'm going to move the uh, the scissors up and down. We'll start, I guess, at the top, and wherever you feel right, wherever it feels right, you'll stop me. You'll say stop, and that's where I will slice. And in the past, I have a tendency, I don't know how I do that. I tend to slice my fingers. I've been in the emergency ward so many times with them stitching up cuts, both limbs and fingers and such. But I trust today I won't be quite as sloppy. So here we go. We're going to start right here. Is that good? Is that
Yes,
fair?
that's
Excellent.
perfect. That's fair. Yes.
So we are cutting right through the middle of, and here it is, right through the middle of a name. And let's see where it is, where we've cut through the middle. It seems to be, we'll bring this in real close. It seems to be in something like Infinity War. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think you'll agree. I think
Yeah.
you'll agree. We sliced through, or rather, you did call slop and stop, and I sliced through Infinity War. It's quite interesting because this prediction, this also sliced in half poster, also matches, and it is sliced in half as well. The Avengers
Fantastic.
Infinity War. We got it, Micah. Thanks
Wonderful.
to you.
Thank
Thank you
you,
so
Doc.
much. Thank you. Once again, our minds match, and I'm grateful for that. Thank you so much for
Thank
helping me
you.
this day, Micah. And thank you, Kevin, for having me back on.
That's an
Nice.
absolute pleasure as always to have you on the show, Dr. Michael. And Doug, you'll be telling us about your show near the end of the show. Near the end of our show, we'll talk about your. Never mind. Did you speak? Oh, dear. The puns are getting worse in the little bit of chat that keeps appearing above my head. I need to duck to move out of the way sometimes. Right, so from